Ugh. Both of these look like they would suck. I'll go for the satellite dish. Oh, I regret everything. Look at the fucking size of this thing. Alright, we're gonna start with the house. I guess you heard a lot of the theories behind all the mad stuff that's happening right now. Well, it's aliens. We know it's aliens. Seriously, it feels like whoever I talk to, I'm only ever goes away from hearing somebody completely insane. Go on. Hope you know how to Hadouken. I am not fucking happy about that spin. Ugh. Like, you're gonna give me an RTS game followed by a fighting game? Like, come on. Now, I played Street Fighter as a kid. I played it on the SNES. I actually should be good at this, but I've got a feeling my street fighting skills have just gotten worse. My fighting skills have just gotten worse. Not happy about it whatsoever. Yeah, deck doesn't know diagonals. But what if I don't want to go someone who does a Hadouken? What if I want to go Blanca? I mean, if whatever the last fighting game was that I've blocked from memory has anything to do with it, then we've got another Rage Quit stream coming our way. I remember I fucking hate Tekken Tag, that's the one, yeah. I remember absolutely hating fucking Vega. Oh, I struggled for fucking weeks getting past him. Oh, I did love Tekken Tag. I loved watching other people play it. I know my audio's working. There you go. You've not had the soothing sounds of power washing. Fucking Street Fighter. I mean, if I'm going to do decent at any fighting game, it's going to be Street Fighter, and I'm not even holding out hope for that. Well, it's exciting if you're in the know. If you're just an idiot like me that knows nothing, it's like, oh okay. So it's like when my, so for my birthday and for anniversaries and stuff, my wife likes to surprise me, which is really, really sweet. But the problem is she gets excited about the surprise and she'll be like, "Oh my god, are you so excited?" I'm like, "No, I don't. What can I don't know what it is. I can't be excited for something I don't know about." She's like, "Oh, but you're gonna love it. You'll be really, really excited." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll be excited when I find out the thing that it is that I'm meant to be excited about." Yeah, yeah. Things to look forward to are far better than surprises. Just the anticipation, the getting close to it. You know, there's a good place for surprises. Don't get me wrong, but I think the key with surprises is not knowing that there's a surprise. If you know there's a surprise, then it's like, okay, I can't get excited about this. I can't be happy about this. I don't know what it is. So, like, just either tell me or don't tell me, but don't give me the whole it's a surprise. Just leave it be then. Then just surprise me. So now, Cup and Deke have just now ruined something that we could be looking forward to because they wanted a surprise. But now they're keeping it a secret. So now we know that there's something going on and they're not telling us. So it's just more of an annoyance. I don't want to use the thing that you're doing, Cup. He's fighting game with RTS elements. It'll be a bestseller. I can't, you know what? I've only just realised this now, literally this second. I was today years old when I realised this. I've never played the Goose Game. Of all the games you think I should have played since my hatred of geese was founded, I've never played the Goose Game. Go, alright. Consider it done, mate. I'll get you on Discord and we'll I'll message you on Discord. We'll get something arranged for that. Sounds good. If you had the nominate a game redemption, I'd totally nominate that now. Lily loves the Goose Game. Oh no, now I got to play it. My #1 fan demands it. Screw you guys. If she redeems it on Twitch, I'll play it. Can you buy? I mean, if you really want one deck. It's a community meme. Alright. I'll make it happen. I'll message you also on Discord. Yeah, I cannot believe I haven't played the Goose Game. We'll have to get on that. We'll have to make that a stream. Because it's a quick game, right? It's not really like a long game. It's just it's a quick kind of pick up and play sort of thing, right? I think I could do that before, like, because I don't think my thingy stream is going to be that long. The oh, maybe 5 hours. Okay, but it's something I could pick up and play. So yeah, I'm thinking that the RTS Legend running Legend Command and Legends Legend Populous, whatever the fuck that game's called. Oh my god, why can't I think of the stupid name? You know the one I'm talking about though. That game that I've got to play. I don't think that's going to take me that long. I think that's maybe going to be a couple of hours at most. Even just looking at the screenshots for it, I got confused and cross-eyed and wanted to go home. Fantasy General, yes. I don't know where the fuck Legend came from, but that's the one. So I think that might be a smaller stream. So maybe we can do some Goose Game. GOG. What the fuck is GOG? I don't know. I don't know youth deck. What's GOG? GOG.com. Is that like a CD keys type of thing? I think it might be. Let me see. I think it might be on Xbox Game Pass. Oh, look, Spelunky 2's on Game Pass. Good. G for Goose. Let's see. That's M, so we're clearly too far. Is it just called Goose Game, or is it called like The Goose Game or something? Untitled Goose Game, so it'll be under you. By the way, Terry, here's your immigration story. I'm curious how your view of Americans changed from before and after. Ooh, good question. Hang on a second. I can't talk and do the alphabet at the same time, apparently. Nope, not on Game Pass. So, yeah, my thought of America is before and after. So, I always, even as a kid, I wanted to move to America. My auntie lived in California since I knew her, basically, since I was born. Um, and then my friends, I had friends in New York who were friends of the family. So, I'd been coming to America since I was born, basically. So, I loved America, and at the time that I was doing, those trips to see my aunt and stuff, I wasn't aware of like Americans per se, or anything like that. So I just loved America when I used to come here. So I always wanted to move here, never actually thinking I ever would. Um, After growing up, um, I didn't really have an opinion of Americans. I knew that there was definitely well, in some places anyway, an education problem, or not problem, or just lack of education thereof, with certain things, and kind of America is the entire world, right? Like, no, there's other places. So, I was like, fine, well, I'm not the smartest fucking biscuit in the tin anyway, so that wasn't a bother to me. Since moving here, I don't think I've changed my opinion that much. I think, like a lot of things, the current climate that the whole world is in right now, um, a lot more of that. Oh, I think some of these people are a little bit stupid. Has probably come a bit more to the forefront, and I'm not even being like general, like, oh yeah, people who voted this way are stupid. People who voted that way are stupid. Like, not even that, but just hearing some of the comments that friends and family have made over here about one political figure or another, you're just like, ugh, like, really, that you think that's the case? You think that's true, or you think that's false, or whatever? It's like, huh, okay. So that part is a little bit more concerning than what it was to me, before I moved here. But I may have still come to that conclusion, even still living in the UK, and seeing everything from afar. But that's definitely one thing that it's just like, really, like, you think that's the case, you believe that to be honestly true, or you believe that to be honestly false. Like, okay. Other than that, though, yeah, I mean, you get the same people here that you do in the UK for the most part. Um, the majority of encounters that I have on a day-to-day basis are all very pleasant with people that I work with, or come into contact with. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't say that much has changed per se. I think that it's just been my original impressions have been heightened or extended, let's say. Very long answer. Yeah, but I think like I said, Dega, I think in the current climate of just the planet, how things are just now, those um, those people and those thoughts on both sides of political spectrums, on conspiracy theories on anything. I think those things have come more to the forefront now more than ever. So I don't think that those people have just suddenly appeared. I just think that there has been so much controversy and challenge in the world, within recent memory, and with social media platforms and the ability to share your thoughts and feelings so readily available. I think it's just extenuated that fact. And also as well, going back to like my opinions on people before and after, you know, these social media platforms, the ability to communicate instantly with people around the world, that wasn't available when I was coming to America as a kid. So who knows what my opinions might have been had it been available. So I love it here though. I really do. I feel at home here, not just obviously with because of my family and stuff, but just in general, like in myself, I feel at home. Um, I don't think of myself as like, oh my god, this is so weird. I'm living in the States. Like it feels like home to me. So yeah, I've got no complaints. I wouldn't change anything. Let's put it that way. Forget about personal life and family life and stuff like that. Just you know, if it was all the same, but I was doing this by myself, I wouldn't change anything. Over the last 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, 2 weeks. Forget about the last two years, 3 years. The last 2 weeks alone are good enough. Um, but again, it all comes down to the same thing. It comes down to the the if you took social media out of the question, right? You there's no social media. You take your immediate, say, 1,000 people in your neighborhood, right? The schools, the extracurricular activities. You take those kind of immediate 1,000 people. You would probably never really find too much out about really what that person thinks. Or you might be in a situation where one day randomly this kind of conversation comes up and you're like, oh, okay. So that's what you're like. That's where your moral compass is, or um, that's where your beliefs lie. Okay, cool. But now with social media, I mean, everybody has more contacts and more followers and more friends, quote unquote, than they do actually probably have friends. It's like, oh, you met someone at the bar once, we're friends, cool, add you on Facebook, I'll never speak to you again. And then next thing you know, you're seeing all these posts. Even old friends from high school. I had I actually didn't know. This guy messaged me and he's like, "Hey, we're in high school together. How's things going?" Da, 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 da. And I was like, "I'm just ignoring you because I do not remember you from high school whatsoever." And then another mate said, "Oh, did so and so reach out to you?" They reached out to me. I'm like, "Oh yeah, they did. I honestly don't remember who that person was." And he's like, "Yeah, don't accept the friend request." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." He's like, "Oh, he's preaching this and he's trying to get people to join this." Um, like revolution type thing. Like that's basically the reason that he's adding people as friends is to try and get them to join this movement that he's part of. Like, all right, fine, whatever, cool. So social media has just basically fast forwarded these revelations about people that you may not have ever noticed or realized, and now it's just like fucking completely overwhelming. You're just like, oh, okay, so someone that I've known for so many years all of a sudden likes this or does this, and times that by 20 because other people are chiming in saying that they like it as well. It's like Jesus, it's so much. Like I I don't ever post on. I mean, very. I'm not gonna say ever because I do, but very, very rarely. Maybe once every 4 months, I'll post something on Facebook. Uh, because I don't fucking care enough. And I very, very, very rarely comment on anything. I just use it to look at shit and see fucking funny memes and everything, and that's about it. But it's just the amount of shit that you see on there, even when you don't want to see it. Like I'm not looking for this stuff; it's just there. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake! Like really? So yeah. Oh, seeing how nice the general populace of Japan was in comparison. Yeah, but I bet you, although Japanese people seem very peaceful, and some would describe them as docile and stuff like that. I bet you they have the exact same conversations. It's just you're not exposed to it every day, so you just don't see it. But they probably have the exact same conversations as well, and they're sitting there going, "Fucking hell! Like really? That's a thing? All right, cool. Good luck to you." I'll, t- I'll tell you a funny story though about when I first moved here. I think it's funny anyway. Fuck you if you don't think it's funny. I'm hilarious. So I am a trainer in real life. IRL. Tater is a trainer, and I train anything. Not personal trainer. I'm fat. Bob, what's going on, buddy? Power that wash. We are powering this wash. We already power washed a van. Now we're power washing a satellite, apparently. Trainer. I trained people. I am not a trainer. Sorry, not a trainer. I am a trainer. I am not a trader. My brain does not compute that shit. I would love to be a trader because it seems fucking awesome, but my brain just cannot compute all that fucking high, low, etc. Um, can you train me to be the bar? You don't need trained in that, my son. You are a natural Pokemon trainer. No, not a Pokemon trainer. Go power trainer. I would be a power trainer. I am a power trainer. So I specialized initially in like customer service training and stuff like that. I then kind of moved over to the IT side of things. So I currently just now in my current job I train doctors. I train doctors on how to use their EMR system or their computer system to access charts and records and put orders through for medication and shit like that. So that's my current day-to-day job. I was the training manager for T-Mobile over here in the States. One of my first jobs when I moved here was working as a trainer for a call center, and then I got promoted to being a training manager for one of the contracts that we had there. So I am I'm in training. I'm training this class, and we have a black girl in class. Um, and one day I'm training, and randomly she starts doing this to her head, and then she'd stop. And she'd do it again randomly, and then she'd stop. And then maybe like a little while would go by, and then she'd start doing it again. And then there was another black girl in the class, and then just randomly she started doing it. So I'm like, guys, hang on a second. What's going on here? Like, I am completely taken aback. Why do you guys keep smacking yourself in the head constantly? You're starting to concern me. Like, is this code? Are you talking to each other? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you guys smacking yourself in the head? They had chips in their brain. Well, I mean, that thought crossed my mind as well. That thought crossed my mind also. But it turns out that they were wearing wigs and they were itching their hair. Now, in my entire existence, I had never come across someone who was wearing a wig like permanently as their hair. So I'd never see. I didn't know that was how you would scratch your head if you were wearing like a wig or anything like that. So it was just completely new to me. That way of life of wearing wigs and battering your head against your hand to itch your head. I can't remember why I told you that story, but that was the story regardless. Were we talking about cultures or something? I don't know. But there's my wig story for you. Random people smashing their hands against their heads. Story time with Tater. My takeaway is that we should all get wigs. Absolutely. I don't know what wig I would like. Like, I don't know if, I mean, wigs are obviously great. You want to change things up, look different, whatever. I honestly don't know. Clown wig, nice. I mean, standard, right? Classic clown wig. Can't go wrong with it. You know what you're getting. I don't know what I'd go for. Like, if I had the chance to wear a wig, I don't know what I'd go for. I don't know what I'd want my hairstyle to be. I've kind of had this hairstyle like my entire life. I've never really kind of moved too far away from this current hairstyle. You know, sometimes it gets a bit longer, sometimes it gets a bit shorter, sometimes if it gets too long, it gets like slicked back. So I don't know what if I decided, you know what, that's it, I'm gonna wear a wig. I don't know what I'd go for. I think my natural instinct would to be go like stupid with it, like get complete like flock of seagulls or something. I feel like that would work for me. Decky would go full afro. But what color? Just blonde. Maybe that should be the next thing, Deck. So maybe for those that stream, the Wheel of Struggle game should come with like a this week's game is brought to you by Wacky Tacky Tie Day. Wear your wackiest tie on stream for the Wheel of Struggle. This week is Hat Day. Wear the craziest hat, and you get bonus points. Everyone can vote on who has the best costume and get bonus points for the costume. That would then allow us, think about this Decky now, it sounds like a stupid idea, but think about it. Think about, I mean, just now there's, you know, a couple people in chat. Think of these people in chat who don't stream. We could be making up points here with some type of additional thing to do on the stream. And then you put it up in the community. Everybody votes on who their favorite was, like who did the best, whatever, and boom, that person gets some extra points. Or you do a top 3. Decky, make it happen, mate. This is a genius idea. Get involved. Nope, silence. Alright, fair enough. Fuck you. This week's stream is who can do the best Decky impersonation. Points all around. You couldn't obviously participate because you'd win. But yeah. I wouldn't participate either because, you know, my Decky impression was fucking spot on. Busy getting ready for bed. Fuck's sake, Deck. I have a brilliant idea and you're fucking getting ready for bed. Jesus Christ. Just saying, every stream should have a condition attached to it, or every wheel game should have a condition attached to it. So like, hey, this week, if you stream and you wear a funny wig, you could be in for some extra points. And then that would make Mark really, really stressed because he doesn't stream. So us folk who do stream and are shit have a way of getting extra points. Wacky Tacky Tie Day. Wear a fun wig day. Do your best Jagger impression. Do your best Decky impression. You know, the options are endless. Extra points for those who do it on stream. Basically, all of my ideas are basically just for ways for people to catch up to Mark. That's all it is. He does YouTube, but sorry, let's not say on camera. I know he records it and stuff on YouTube, but he doesn't do it on camera. So it'd be on camera to show your amazing, you know, wig. Look, I don't have all the answers, Decky. All right, I'm an ideas man. I'm going to give you an idea, and then the smart people run with it and make it better. But I give you the initial idea. No, I'm not. I did throw it in the suggestion box. You were in my stream when I suggested it. You are the suggestion box. I'm not smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. God, this thing's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, for example, we've got this Spanky in the do rewrite in Gary. The fuck is that? Oh, Spanky. Sparky. Wow. Dyslexia really took a hold of me there. I can say that because I am dyslexic. For example, we've got the Sparky in to do the rewiring, Gary. We've got the Spanky in the doohickey rewiring, Gary. Oh god, that hurt. Should be a stand-up guy, right? I mean, he's rewiring an incredibly complex piece of equipment. But no! If there's one person you'd expect to hear sense from, it's him. Nope. Believe me, I train doctors. You'd think you'd hear sense from them. You do not. He looks up at the sky and says, "Weird weather we're having, huh?" I nod and say, "Go on, Gary." Yes, Gary. Yes, Gary! My time is incredibly valuable, and I'm not here to suck your dick. I feel like you've been putting off this dance for quite some time now, Dick. I've got to say. You keep bringing it up to remind us that you're going to do it, but it never comes. It never comes. I do like the fact that you ended that with, "do this dance for floof." Like, that just makes it sound even better. There's no good way of doing this. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go outside and then work my way back in, because this is kind of tough to do. I can't even make it do a lesser nozzle because this seems to be quite hard. I can only apologize for the delay. I mean, I don't want you to apologize, Dick. I just want you to be better. Just be better. I know you have it in you to be better. And you know it as well. You know it as well. You just... I don't know. You're just not. And it upsets me. Like that one time when your stream worked first time, like, I was so proud of you. Then the next time, just, it didn't. Hurts my soul, Dick. It hurts my soul. If I beat the world record for PowerWash Simulator, would the council give me more points? Would they give me like bonus points for being a world record holder? Thanks, Decky. I appreciate it. That might sway my decision. If the council agrees to give me like 25 extra points for being a genuine world record holder at a game, I might do the challenge. Actually, I guess one thing I could do something similar to what you did, Dick. I could put up a vote. That vote that you did for, what was it you did? Was it for someone to play games or something? I forget. I saw you just posted it up. I looked at it briefly. There was like some type of vote that you'd done for someone to play games, or was it a milestone or something? Community challenge. So is that something on Twitch? And is that, what is that? Is that just channel points? Channel points? Okay. I might just stick that up there. And I'll just make it like a redonkulous target. And if people really want to see me stream for 24 hours doing PowerWash Simulator, then they can pay for it. Or not pay for it, but you know what I mean. Pay for it in channel points.
We're gonna serve up, Sam, and then dinner's ready. Why didn't you go to 7-Eleven? We get soda.
Decky needs to get on streaming so I can get some of that mukbang. The fuck is a mukbang? Is that what your channel points are called? Mukbangs? The type of video focused on eating. It's not like an ASMR eating stream type thing. You have some very weird channel redemption points, Deck. None of which you actually do. You just put them up there and, you know, then just ignore the fact that you've got a dance to do. Yeah, like a weird ASMR thing. Yeah. All right. I hear the dinner bell. See how far we get. All right. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. I'm still here. Nope, afraid not. I will not eat on stream like that. I have standards in class, apparently. Oh, these are all individual. Hello. Get these dings. Must have already got that ding. Oh, can I climb on the side here? I can. Yay! Okay. I think I bit off more than I can chew here. I hate, like, leaving these things unfinished, but I'm just realizing the size of this fucking thing. Ugh. But I haven't streamed for a while, so getting a good couple hours streaming is probably not the worst thing to have happen. Yeah, a couple of good story times on this stream today. Always good when you can have story time. These are going to be kind of annoying, I think. This is one of the ones where we have to move the scaffolding like all the way around bit by bit. Ugh. They take forever. Oh, yay. All right, buddy. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good evening. And hopefully catch you again either on this stream or someone else's. Catch you later, bud. So peaceful. Nice and quiet, making things clean. That is the dream. How far around does this go? Do we just do... Alright, go around the hallway. So I think what we'll do is we'll do this whole bottom section, I think. I would usually change it to like the green nozzle, but the... Like you can see, even when I go past this just once, it leaves residue behind, so I'd have to do like 2, maybe 3 passes on the green nozzle, so I'm not really saving much time there. So we'll stick with this one. thing's gonna be so pretty when we're done. I'm very happy that they're adding new content to this game. You know, they're keeping up with it. They had such a kind of big hit when it first launched, and it, you know, a lot of people got involved in it, and a lot of people you probably wouldn't expect to get involved in it, but they did. Such a popular game when it first launched. I mean, it is. I still maintain that this game is one of the best value for money games I've ever purchased. I've played this game. Let me check my Steam here real quick. I have played this game for 166 hours. And I can't remember what I paid for it at the time. It was like 20, 30 bucks maybe. And just, you know, I can't think of a game that I've paid that amount for and got kind of this much enjoyment out of and played that long and still enjoyed it. What is sexier, a goose or a duck? Well, I mean, there you have it. Goose Pride for the win. It says fuck a goose. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The saying is fuck a duck. Maybe no one says fuck a goose, but they do say fuck off geese. So, yeah, not the same. Not the same. I think you've beaten the bot. The bot has been defeated with human logic. We are not under risk of being taken over quite yet. Why did the goose get in trouble with the law? Because he was honking in a no honk zone? Ha, honk honk. Okay. Need some work on your jokes there, Goosebot. Need some work on your jokes. Oh, I probably shouldn't come back so soon after dinner. My belly. My belly. There's someone playing Pepsi Man who has nothing to do with our community. Well, then we must bring him into our community. He must know he's not alone. He's probably so scared out there all by himself, thinking he's the only one. Get him, Bob. Get him. I'd imagine there must be a few people playing Pepsi Man, surely. You're telling me that if you click on the Pepsi Man who's streaming Pepsi Man, there's just one person. There's got to be more, surely. Sir, you are not alone. There are others who play this game, against their will sometimes even. Tell you what, that would be some type of Twitch streamer right there. Like, their entire like thing as a streamer is they only play games that nobody else at that point is playing. So like they look through the list of games that everyone is playing, they find one that nobody else on the platform is playing, and that's what they play. That's their whole stick, their whole gimmick. That'd be a fucking nightmare. You think so? I mean, the amount of games that there are, the amount of options that people can choose from, you think it'd be quite easy to find a game that nobody's playing? Shit, if it's that easy, I might do it. Of course, then somebody in your chat would come along and play it as well. I'd be like, you'll actually find there's 2 people playing this game now. Your title's incorrect. Go fuck yourself. Nobody likes you. Clean poll. Clean poll. Half the games you follow. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I guess the number of games in comparison to the number of players is probably 160 plus hours. Yeah, man. But the thing is, it's easy to do. Like, if you'd asked me how long do you think you've played this game for, I'd be like, maybe like, I don't know, 60, 70 hours, something like that. But, like, yeah, 160 plus hours. But when a couple of these maps can take you, like, 2 hours plus to do, I mean, it's not that hard to get to that number. And to be honest with you, I haven't, apart from the achievement grind that I did, oh, that's you told. Goosas. Yeah, apart from the achievement hunting, it's not like I sit and play this game and I just repeat over and over again. Like, I've not done any repetition, apart from maybe 2 or 3 hours of that 166, where I was helping somebody else out. So I mean, that's kind of like just in-game time for the most part. It's a lengthy fucking game. You can see the appeal. Yeah, I mean, it sounds stupid to say, but there's just nothing to it, and it's the fact that it's got nothing to it is fantastic. It probably was at some point for people that play simulator games, and I'm not. I mean, I'm a big simulator player. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest, but I am quite a big simulation player. I would probably say right now the most popular one is probably House Flipper at this current moment, just because they brought out a new DLC a couple of days ago. So everyone's kind of back playing that again. Other simulation games that I like, so PowerWash Simulator. I've got House Flipper, which I guess you could kind of count as a simulation game, although it doesn't have it in the title. That's good. I like Car Mechanic Simulator. I enjoy that, or I did enjoy that. I actually haven't played that in a very long time, but I did enjoy that when I was playing it. I might pick up the new one when that comes out though, because I did enjoy that. Flight Simulator, love me Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is probably the most popular simulator. The most popular simulator. There's thousands of people playing that all the time. Like Flight Simulator. One that actually went really under the radar for a lot of people, and I'm surprised it wasn't bigger than it ended up being, was Firefighter Simulator. That was a really fun game to play, especially co-op. That was really fun. I enjoyed that one quite a lot as well. I've got, what other simulator games have I got? I've got a few. Some of them are just stupid. Like just they call themselves a simulator, but like they're not really. They're just a stupid version of doing it. My Summer Car. I recognize the name, but I've never played it. And I recognize the name just in name. I can't even think of the game, but I do recognize the name. But I've not played that one, no. Is that a simulator? My Summer Car? Okay. Oh, is it like a simulator of like building your car, like a fresh build of a car? Okay. So, yeah. Right, cool. I can come back and clean up those other pipes. So I'm just gonna check. I know there's more simulator games that I've played and that I've got. You have to. Oh, PC Simulator. I really enjoyed PC Simulator. I played that a lot. You have to put together a car, but it's only part of it. Okay. Kerbal Space Program 2. I enjoy it. Obviously, it's not really a simulator, but it's probably the closest thing to like a space simulator. That's good that you can. That you play. Construction Simulator, that's fun. American Truck Simulator, that's... I'm kind of getting back into American Truck Simulator. I think that might be all of them. Game Dev Tycoon, that was pretty good. Gas Station Simulator, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that one. PC Building Simulator, like I said. Yeah, just those ones. Car Mechanics. It's Finnish. Oh, nice. Do you play Kerbal Space Program, Bob? Are you a Kerbaler? It sounds like when you said it was finished there, I don't know why, but it reminded me of a game. Was it Mount Bezu or something like that, where you basically had to make maple syrup and you built cars to go around a racetrack. That was a weird one that I saw getting played. Manage hunger and stress and stuff. Okay. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Smoking and swearing reduces your stress. Sounds like my kind of guy. Drink your own pee. Alright, well that's... Now we're going a bit too far. Smoking and swearing I get, but drinking your own pee, I mean, there's got to be a limit. You have to get car parts, but you don't have a working car. So you got to like walk everywhere. And I bet you they're not close. The places where the car parts are. Take a tractor or a rowboat for fuck's sake. Just gonna go out an engine in my rowboat, love. I'll be right back. Or the bus, Jesus. See, that does sound kind of fun, because I do like me some survival games as well. Like Stranded Deep, Subnautica, things like that. Like, I like those games also. So, like, actually having to, like, manage your hunger and stress and shit, that actually does sound like something I would like. You'll get lost on the way back.